acting Chief Justice Raymond Zondo is unlikely to play a role in former President Jacob Zuma's application for a rescission.
Yeah, Zondo, I beg your pardon, has taken over the post while Chief Justice Mogoeng Mogoeng continues with his long leave. Newzroom Afrika's Mbali Thethani breaks it down for us.
As former President Jacob Zuma gears up for 2 more legal battles, one in the Pietermaritzburg High Court on Tuesday and another in the Constitutional Court, Deputy Chief Justice Raymond Zondo, who's also the chairperson of the State Capture Commission of Inquiry, has assumed a temporary role of acting Chief Justice. This is as Justice Mogoeng Mogoeng is on leave. Zondo's acting position has left many confused as to whether Justice Zondo will form part of the judges in the Constitutional Court who will hear Zuma's application next Monday.
Any judge in any court adjudicating over any matter must be completely impartial, objective and unbiased in that matter. That means that he should have no external links to the matter, he should have no external relationships to any of the parties before him or her, which could influence the outcome of the matter. So my sense is that given the fact that Deputy Chief Justice Zondo is chairing the state capture inquiry, and also that it is as a result of Mr. Zuma, not availing himself to testify before the commission, that Judge Zondo, initiated these proceedings against him, where the Constitutional Court was approached to hold him in contempt. So my opinion, from a strictly legal point of view, is that Deputy Chief Justice Zondo should not be one of the judges sitting on the bench when the matter is argued before him.
Justice Zondo and Zuma have in recent months butt heads, with the former president asking him to recuse himself from the commission. Zuma cited Zondo as biased against him. But while the Deputy Chief Justice focuses on matters on the State Capture Commission of Inquiry, will he sit this matter out?
One of the basic maxims that is part of the rule of law is that nobody may be a judge in his or her own cause. There's a Latin maxim for it in everything. And remember that this whole process is about trying to uphold the rule of law. So if Zondo were to ignore that and try to judge a case which is involved with an allegation that he's guilty of bias, then automatically the judgment, when it finally arrives from the Concourt, lacks all legitimacy. The Constitutional Court wants its own judgments to have authority. That's why they take so much care before they bring them out. That is why in the judgment that is now being applied to be rescinded, both the majority and the minority took a lot of time and trouble to explain exactly where their position came from. Now, for Zondo just to suddenly step in and say, well, I feel like judging this case after all, would throw all of that out of the window.
The Zondo Commission is one of the respondents in the rescission matter, which will be opposing Zuma's application. It's quite clear that for a thorough process with integrity, Zondo will have to recuse himself from the hearing. Zuma's rescinded matter will be heard next Monday in the Constitutional Court. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Mbali Thethani in Johannesburg.